you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Who lives in the
What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome to Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. An original adaptation from the TV show, developed by Heavy Iron Studios and released for numerous game systems in 2003. And the winner of the 1,000 subscriber special. You guys voted for an interesting choice, not gonna lie. But I know that this game was probably, well, favored by a lot of you guys from your childhood, and honestly, it sort of is from mine either. Since I have had this game, but as you can see, the last time I played this game was in 2004. And anyone who knows me knows that I have a terrible, terrible memory. I don't remember jack all about this game. So, even though I have played it before, it's been a very long time. So, yeah. We are going to be jumping into this game and probably reliving a lot of childhoods. So we have plenty of different things that we can look here at the main menu. We have a few extras, which are just trailers for a bunch of different games around at the same time. Fun fact, I actually own all 3 of these games. And know jack all about them as well. A lot of games from my childhood were mostly based on stuff that I saw on TV at the time, which was kind of a mixed bag, really. But we do have a few other things. In terms of the poll, this game narrowly came out on top. It was up against some fierce competition between Super Mario 3D World and Metroid Prime. So, those were the top games, but ultimately, this game came out on top. If you're just joining us, or it's not just when this game was initially released, you may not really care about that and just want me to start the game. And for you, I will oblige. Let's go ahead and start a new game. This is an autosave feature, yes. Okay, we'll go with this spot then. I'm not gonna override that one save file. If 11-year-old me could 100% this game, I'm hoping 22-year-old me can.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait. But I'm your master! I made you! No! Oh, my good China!
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with.
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that? Yeah, Gary, it sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Meow! What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Meow. Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. Meow. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
So now our goal is to explore the rest of SpongeBob's house. Okay. Also, very, very odd thing. Naming a robot Frankie. I don't know about that, SpongeBob, but I think that if you did that, it would be super! Okay, that's completely unintentional, but it's hilarious nonetheless. Okay, so we need to walk up to these signs. Let's see, using the C-stick to move the camera. It's inverted, whatever, I'll get used to it. Didn't really want to talk to Gary, but whatever.
Give me some credit, Gary. I remember. Press this button to read the signs.
I did hit R. Unless, oh, okay, so the fact that there's just a giant R at Gary means that I probably can't really look at that sign, but I can do this. Let's see, these are shiny objects. Shiny objects are very valuable and may be traded to help SpongeBob along in his quest. We'll need to collect many shiny objects in order to complete his quest and defeat the robot menace. There are 5 different colors. Red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Red's the most common, purple's the most rare. More valuable shiny objects are usually harder to find or in more dangerous places. Okay.
It shines.
So we just need to do some basic platforming to get a bunch of these shiny objects.
A note from Mr. Krabs. And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
Interesting that they had to get a different voice actor for Mr. Krabs, but whatever. Okay, so we got everything that was in this room. Let's check out the bathroom, see what this sign says. Okay, C-stick controls the camera, which I already kind of figured out. Move the C-stick to the right to rotate it to the right. Move it left to rotate the camera to the left. Up to look down, down to look up. Okay, so that's not really confusing. What's confusing is the fact that moving it right moves... I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but whatever, I'll get used to it. So all I gotta do is just gather more of these things, and, well, that's just more shiny objects. go through there. There's a spatula that I need to go through there. I can go through here. Down here, SpongeBob's bedroom. Okay.
On the old bed.
Open that up. B is to attack. L does nothing. Y does that, which is basically a high jump. This is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. Lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit or touches dangerous things. Like a safe. Once SpongeBob's lost all of his underwear, must he start that area over again. It's essentially health. Okay, and golden underwear are essentially heart containers. Okay, and Z allows us to bring up the HUD.
I feel like a new sponge.
I didn't actually want to head over there, but whatever. Okay, so there's a picture of Sandy, and there's another sign that I didn't even need to hit R to read. We jump by pressing A. Pressing A again will cause him to double jump. Double jump once per jump. Like, well, otherwise then it would be a triple jump, and then a quadruple jump, and then other things like that. Can I climb this? I can't. Okay. Sweet! Ah! Alright, so let's go ahead and enter the
I
attic.
keep all my old comic books.
Okay, plenty of switches. To see how well SpongeBob's doing in every level, press start when you paused. And show how well SpongeBob's doing in each level. Pressing right and left will give SpongeBob a hint on each golden spatula that SpongeBob knows about. So I can get hints to actually get the main collectibles, which are the golden spatulas. Okay, so we go through here, SpongeBob's closet, and I don't really know where any of these other things are. Okay, what about, well, let me get these, and then we can read the sign. Okay, already know about that, Lower right is Patrick's Lost Socks. Okay, another type of collectible. Okay. Press the B button, we'll do a bubble spin, which we experimented with. Use the bubble spin to smash open tikis. Push buttons on walls or defeat most robots. You can also bubble spin in mid-jump. So we can just do that. Hey! More collectibles! And then B allows us to do this. And we can get combos, which is very nice. Press the X button mid-air and SpongeBob will do a bubble bounce attack. Bubble bounce can smash tikis directly below SpongeBob, or push buttons on the ground, so it's essentially just a ground pound. Like that. That's nice. So let's go ahead and hit this switch.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Alrighty then. And what's this sign? Press Y button when on the ground and SpongeBob will do a bubble bash attack, which is what we saw earlier. And smash tikis, or robots, or push buttons. So if we see a Viking helmet, then we can hit Y and do this. Getting a lot of these things. So we can hit that, and we get a beach ball. Oh, hello. Okay, I think I need that beach ball to hit that button. If I can put this beach ball over here. Yeah! Well, there's a sock. Oh, okay, I see what I need to do. Ah, crap. I didn't see where the platform was. Okay, but we still have plenty of time. Thankfully, the game is rather forgiving. Is there anything else that was over there? Not really, though there is that. Although I don't think that's really all too important. Also, I can just get it from there. Okay, so that seems to be everything that's in here. Alright, let's continue exploring then. We still have a fair amount of time left, so let's go ahead and enter here. The closet, which has the golden spatula. This is the golden spatula. You need to unlock new areas of Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob will need to collect many golden spatulas in order to find and defeat the source of the rampaging robots. Gee, I wonder where they could be originating from. But we got us a spatula. Okay, nothing else seems to be here, and that seems to be everything? I missed that. But for the most part, I believe that is everything. So now that we have that taken care of, wait a minute.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror.
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
I miss the fish broadcaster. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the recent SpongeBob's, but I still remember just the old ones from back in the day. Good times, good times. But now we can head outside.
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bent all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
Usually I'm a little more diligent on that, but whatever. So we have, well, somewhat of an objective, I guess. We do need to try to gather as many golden spatulas as possible. However, our options are very limited. We can head on over to Jellyfish Fields. There are other places that we can go. And tikis that we can break. Wait a minute. Might have screwed myself out of that, but... There's also Patrick and Mr. Krabs that we need to talk to. But thankfully, I didn't screw myself out of that. So that's good. Also, who did it say that I could talk to?
Hey,
Oh, Bubble Buddy!
I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button, and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
Except we've already learned that. Whatever. Impress Bubble Buddy.
Don't forget, to defeat robots or tikis that are directly above you, press this button.
Interesting that they just say this button as opposed to the Y button, or the X button, or the R button. Because, you know, this game was multi-platform and they didn't want to have to record each individual type of dialogue. Well, we're almost out of time, but let's go ahead and talk to Patrick and Mr. Krabs, and then we can call it a day here.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Okay, so Patrick's lost socks will give us more golden spatulas. Basically, they're blue coins. Just going to compare it to a bunch of other games. But there's Mr. Krabs over here.
SpongeBob, This flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course, make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money. Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
Okay, so Mr. Krabs will also give us golden spatulas, but we need to trade them for shiny objects. In this case, 3,000. Anything else up here? Not that I can see. Okay. So that will pretty much do it for this episode. Mostly just a tutorial thing, getting as many, well, introductory things taken care of out of the way.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push,
How am I
push,
supposed to
push,
get up
push.
there? Well, okay, let's try this. Ah. If we can get on Patrick's house, we can ride this up to Squidward's house. And can I get that?
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. Right.
Okay. Well, there we go. This game is very lenient, but then again, it's also designed for kids. So, yeah, has to give them a little bit of leniency on time limits and things like that. Also, it's the beginning of the game, so of course they'd be a bit more lenient. But we managed to get ourselves, well, a golden underwear, so now we can take 4 hits. And we got us our second golden spatula, so I'd say we're good to call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. We are going to continue exploring around SpongeBob's neighborhood and then head on over to one of the areas. Since all of these other places need a bunch of different spatulas, we'll probably head on over to Jellyfish Fields. So until next time, everyone, take care.